Oh, hell yes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tessellating Hexagons, and it is time. Spyro 2, Gateway to Glimmer. Let's go. I have not touched this game in many a while, so pardon me while I create block, because this is the first time I've booted this up on the new PlayStation. I replaced my PlayStation 3, by the way. I have so much chatter to get through, but we have an opening cutscene, so let's get on with that first. In the world of dragons, I promise you the story is a higher quality than that of Spyro 1.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores. Yeah, I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Meanwhile, in the world of Avalar... Okay, I lied, the story is about as same quality. Because that's grammar.
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto angrier.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, teeth like this, and they spit fire like this. Puh, puh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the... beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons! Yeah! Ow! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go! You imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who is that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
The adventure begins! Okay, right. I'm apparently just turning clockwise. Okay, well this game has given me plenty to talk about already then. Give me just a second to try and fix this because what? Okay, there we go. Just had to go into the PlayStation 3 oh my god what are you doing menu just to turn off analog movement because I guess I could, but apparently that was causing trouble. So I have a lot to relate about this game right from the outset. This has been a roller coaster from the word go, but first of all, this game has voice acting, but it's different from the previous games.
Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
Maybe I can, you don't know my life. So, this is the world of Avalar. This is the sub-world, the level, if you will, of Glimmer. Also, you could flame these banners and they roll up, and I love that detail. So, you will have seen the title screen of this game, and it's the European title screen, because I am so prideful that I use my actual... I have this game on disc. I have had it since childhood, and so it is the European version. But I'm currently playing the American version because when I got halfway through the opening cutscene, specifically to the point where Spyro came through the portal, the sound cut out, which, okay, it's an old disc, but I mean, damn! So, just to be safe, I switched over to the digital copy that I have on this PlayStation 3 of the American version, just because that's the only version that's on the PlayStation Network store. My pride has been wounded, and we haven't even finished the first level yet. So, there's a lot that's similar to the previous Spyro game if you were here about a year ago on my channel for that, but there's also a lot that's different. And this is probably where the definitive Spyro experience at least starts. The first game had some early installment weirdness, and by the way, compared to the first game, I hope you don't enjoy getting everything in a single run, because without some glitch exploitation that I can't do, that's not going to be very possible, at least for these first few episodes. So, anyway, one thing that I don't understand is the American title of this game is Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, which I will never accept as canon because I'm European, goddammit. The European name is Gateway to Glimmer, which semi-makes sense, cause, I mean, we went through a portal and it brought us to Glimmer, which is this world, even though it's just the first level.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she's asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
That's nice. So fairies are checkpoints, and also learn to fear Zoe, because it... Now, I don't know this from experience, but I do know this from, like, poking around on the internet and seeing, like, stories and legends and stuff. But, Zoe is the character that will tell you if you are pirating a game, and I'd imagine that it's incredibly jarring. Because in the third Spyro game, she'll appear in places that she's not supposed to and say, "Hey, Spyro, you're playing a pirated version of the game, you dumb shit." And, okay, here's the first instance of why we can't beat this level in one go.
Gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. Looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Rude. So yeah, we have obtainable abilities. At the moment, without putting in a cheat code on the pause screen, we can't get up there yet. Which means that there's an objective in this level that we can't do until we learn how to climb ladders, and I'm going to spoil it for you, we don't even get that in this homeworld, let alone this level. And so that means, yeah, we're shut out of some gems that are on top of that ledge, and also an entire side quest mabob thing doodle. And we have some of that in the homeworld that springs off of this one as well. So just don't get used to 100%ing levels on the first go yet. And I know there is some secret to double jumping up to that ledge, but that's not a thing you're supposed to be able to do, so I won't even try. Moneybags, hello!
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone is talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
So this is Moneybags' character trait. He charges you for things.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again, when you have even more gems.
Yes, that everything you can glean about his character in this one interaction is everything you will ever need to know about Moneybags. Also, characters don't react when you flame them in this game, but I believe they do as of the second game. And, no, the third game, rather. Second one that's like this.
Get a good look around.
I don't need tutorials, I know how to look around. Yes, I can triangle. Whoop-de-wow. Now, you may notice that in the first game, when we defeated enemies, we got gems out of them, and in this one we get plinky-plonky purple floopy-poos. Well, that's not what they're officially called, but I might just make that the thing of this Let's Play. Well, they brought back the gem aspect. You know what, I'll explain this in a minute, because we've got yet another plot aspect coming up here, so hello.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this Talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
So here's the main collectible for the first 2/3 of the game. Talismans! There's a different one for every main level, and they're gorful. Gorgeous. Pretty.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
So that's one of our homeworlds. We don't have weird gardens with Japanese names anymore. I believe the names stay the same across all versions, so you know, we have Summer Forest, and then, I don't know, like, what could the naming pattern possibly be for these homeworlds? Point is, we don't have any weird Japanese ones, so we won't have, like, Combat Garden again, or Pimped Out Flag of the Republic of Macedonia kind of garden. Which is all one name, obviously. Huh. Okay, I never actually finished explaining, but when you defeat an enemy, it releases this thing. It's called a spirit particle. It charges up these gates, and those gates do a thing, one thing at a time. I'm collecting gems. I just want to have a fun little childhood re-inducing collectathon puddle. Nah. Anyway, the central theme is defeat enemies, and then you can do more stuff. But before we get into the complicated stuff, here's a simple thing, and this is a gem cutter with a red light.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
That's okay, I will just get a mouthful of your fruity pebbles and fire them at these little shits. How dare you show me your booty? I will kill you. How dare you?
Nice shooting! Follow me to the next lizard.
And so we have another one of these side quests. So, hang on. One thing that's different from the first Spyro game and that was introduced here and is a mainstay, you could hover at the end of gliding now instead of just instead of pressing triangle to just arbitrarily drop down at the end of a glide. You can now hover, which gets you like a little bit of extra distance, and it's just nice. So yes, we have main quests, which in this game, if you get to the end of a level, most of the time you'll get a talisman, which is what you need in order to advance through the game, which is fair enough. And then there are the side quests, like there's one that we couldn't do inside the main chamber because we can't climb ladders.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro! See if you can spit all the way to that lizard!
Well, I mean, we can, otherwise you wouldn't be telling me to. Just saying. It says, so you have main missions, you have side missions, you get an aiming reticle when you have something to spit, and only on those occasions. With one exception, but that's not going to be until, like, literal post-game. Hold on, I want to collect these gems that I missed. Also, the baskets actually look like baskets now instead of wooden chests. I remember explaining this conundrum when we were... well, when I was Let's Playing the previous game. Did I miss a gem? I did not, that was just the top of the end portal. So this is entirely optional. We've got the talisman, we could go at this point.
That lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press and hold.
You don't have to sit through all these tutorials. I know I've been a bit insufferable about the dialogue so far, but... I mean, this game has... dialogue that it subtitles itself. That's so much less work for me to do in post compared to the previous game. So, now that I'm all out of exposition, and all out of my wild and wacky stories of the game so far, and setting up and establishing this Let's Play and whatnot, I don't know what to say. Apart from, I am excited to be playing this game. It has been, I think, just under a year since I did the first game, so... in my eyes, that's plenty of time to separate this from the previous game, because I do like to leave about a year between doing Let's Plays of games that I've done previous installments in the same series of. The words are there, the grammar was not. Rearrange them until they make sense. I'm just trying to say that I like to Let's Play games from the same franchise, but just only if there's about a year separating them. Hello, Zoe. Kazap. But yes, there are a lot of things that are introduced in this game that become mainstays of the series. Or at the very least, they're in this game and the next one, which I also intend to Let's Play at some point, and so we have another butt lizard. I shall call them that because they wiggle. Fuck you. I committed to pressing the button just as he started moving out of the way. And it giggle. How dare. Die. Now, are they really weak, or are we overpowered just by spitting these rocks and then they go death, death, death? Which is logic. Now, where does it spawn? It doesn't spawn out of bounds, does it? I don't remember. Or is it... How dare you get all the way up there, you little... fuck with your nipples. I'll just wait for you to get... You will line yourself up perfectly, and you will die. That's what you get. Okay, so...
Yay! You saved my crop of gems from the lizards! Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
How specific. So here are our secondary collectibles. Orbs! They're so pretty, I want them in real life, please. Also, the counter actually corrected itself with the correct plurals and stuff, and now you're just gonna give me rocks. I don't need them for anything, so you can just go. Now, theoretically, I should go to the homeworld and get on with the main plot of the game, but I mean... no! I have stuff to do, and... Can I make this jump? I don't remember. I'm all out of whack. I cannot make this jump. See, I'm all misattuned as to what jumps I can and can't make without doing glitches, because obviously the last Spyro game I played was the first one, which has very different physics, and then also I've been watching glitch videos, which also doesn't make it all that easy. I missed a basket. You there, explain this gate to me.
Great! The Superfly power-up power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
So, you might recall in the previous game we had flight levels and we had those supercharge ramps. Well, those have both been condensed into, well, in a manner of speaking, those have been condensed into these gates, which need powering up using the souls of dead enemies, which is totally not morbid in any way, shape, or form. Also, I love the noises these things make when you light them up. I'd forgotten about that. And now for prettiness. Look at this shit!
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
It's literally a gem. Well, it's not literally a gem as far as currency goes, but I mean, look at it. It's a jewel that's bound by things. And the counter is repluralized, and this is good. So, instead of having whole levels dedicated to... Well, I mean, we sort of do still have flight levels in a slightly different capacity. But now we have portable flight power-ups that we could just use in regular levels. And if that's not amazing, then... Okay, I admit, it's a bit of a... Spyro, get up there. Get up there. Thank you. What am I even trying to say? So these are now just regular power-ups. But only situationally. Like, you can only use them when there's a gate nearby, and there are some arbitrary limitations, like you could only use them for X amount of time, and also... If you go too far from the gate, sometimes they just automatically cancel themselves, so... I don't actually remember how many of the gems in this level we can actually get on our first visit, because there's some stuff that we need to go and take care of in the home world, so... I'm gonna fly back through here, see if I can get to that ledge in the central chamber, and if I can't, then I'll just meet you back at the portal. Oh no, I can get up here. Okay. What I was thinking of is you could maybe cheese it and light all of those lamps, like, just using the Superfly. Thing is, these lamps do unlight themselves after a while, so... I mean, you could hit that one, you could probably hit a couple of them, but there's no way you could get all 6 within the time limit without using the Superfly power-up that's down here, but it's at the top of that ladder over there, which we can't get to, so... We're 84% done in Glimmer already. So, there's one orb that we can't get, and that's for lighting all the lamps in here. We're also missing 26 gems, which... Most of them are probably at the top of that ladder. I don't know, but we have story to get on with, so, I suppose at this point it's best saved for the next episode, which I didn't think I'd spend the entire first episode in Glimmer, but hey, it shows how long it's been since I've played this game, and I'm terrible at estimating time and stuff. So, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode we're going to head through this portal and head to the first main homeworld of the game.
Step through the portal next to me to go to Summer Forest.
Yes, I intend to. Also, I love how the gem outside is framed by the portal. Anyway, join me then for that. See you then.